Hello everyone. Today, for the first time, I'll be doing a headboard DIY. It was a great experience for me. I really enjoyed it, although it was a bit challenging for me. Um, the major challenge for me was that I did not pre-cut my plyboard, and also I didn't have any male figure to cut it for me, and so I had to do it myself using an electric saw for the first time in my life. And it was a bit of a challenge for me. So some of the board did not come out being cut so straight, but overall I think I did a pretty good job, and I think the end product did turn out pretty well. And this is the first of many, and I'll walk you through it, um, let you guys see how I did. And at the end of the video, you can comment to say how you think I did and how it turned out. So after preparing my plyboard, I then cut my foam in the size that I needed for my headboard. So my foam was a bit not it was not thick enough, so I had to double it. So I cut the size that I need, so I cut two pieces and put them on top of each other, and then I use a spray glue to attach it to the plyboard. And here in the video where you see us, this is where we are using sharp objects to make some holes in the foam for the design of the headboard. And so this is how we will come up with the pattern for the headboard. So that's what we're currently doing right now, just making various holes for the designs.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people.
So here is where we are now using applying the material to the foam, and also using the staple gun to make the indentation use it to make the indentation in the material to form the patterns. And this was pretty easier than I thought, and at this point I felt really good knowing that this was my first time doing it. And when I told everybody that I was gonna do it, they were like, are you sure you can do it? And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do it. And I felt so good doing it. When I saw the patterns forming, I felt so good and proud of myself. And I was really enjoying doing it and seeing the patterns forming, and it was coming along so good, and I felt so good about doing it. At this point, guys, my brother-in-law came along and decided to help me out with doing the stapling of the material and through the foam, because at this point my staple gun was not working well with me. It was sticking and doing some weird stuff, and he was the one that was able to come and fix it for me, and I was very grateful for his help. And also, guys, when I went to buy the material to do the headboard, I was not sure of how much I needed. So when I went to the store, I asked the lady who worked in the store how much I needed, and I told her what I needed to make and the length and width, and she recommended the amount of material that I needed. And guys, I tell you, when we were doing the headboard, we realized that the material was short. As you can see in the video right now, that the material is almost done and the headboard is not covered. So guys, we had to do some cut and paste, and as a result, some areas didn't look that neat, but we made it work, you know, because at that point the store was closed and I needed to get this headboard done today. And they were like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, we gotta make it work, we gotta make it work. And in the end, we cut and we paste and we did our thing and we made it work.
Or just the start of it. I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown
So
myself
at
in
this
something
point,
better.
guys, we were now done with me using the staple gun to make the patterns in our headboard. So we were now attaching our the crystal upholstery buttons to the headboard, and I was using my glue gun, my hot glue gun, to attach these crystal buttons. And these were very, very beautiful. These are buttons that I purchased on Amazon, and they were pretty easy to attach. And trust me, they added so much beauty to the headboard. And as I said, guys, it wasn't hard, it was easy. It didn't take very long to do. And at this point we were pretty much done. All we had left to do was to do the edges after we were done attaching the crystal buttons.
Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can
So
be
at
so
this
far from
point,
it.
we were using the staple gun to fasten the edges of the headboard to kind of give it a more smooth finish, and also to put the trimmings on. So basically, we're almost done. We were also having a little challenge here as well, because as I mentioned before, the material was smaller than we expected. So we had to be, you know, cutting and pasting in order to, you know, get it to what we wanted it to be. So, you know, it was a bit challenging here, but you know, we made it work. So here, for the excess materials that were left, we tightly folded to the back of the headboard and used a staple gun to firmly secure it to the back of the headboard. Also here we used the hot glue gun to firmly secure the bling wrap to the headboard to give it that nice finish. And it's really turned out very good. I like the silver look. It also blended in quite nicely with the silver buttons that I purchased from Amazon, and it gave it a nice finish. And here we are almost done. Basically, everything was almost done, just a few more pieces to attach, and then, you know, that was the complete thing for the day. And you know, I'm pretty much proud of myself. And here I just want to give thanks to all my family members who came out and helped. My brother-in-law Kolash, my sister Lorraine, my sister Anita, my niece Angela, my niece Rika, my brother Roy, everybody who came and played a part in all this stuff that I was doing at the house. I really appreciate you guys because without you, I couldn't have done all I did. And again, I am so happy that this turned out the way it did, and I will bring you along again, guys, when I do another DIY, and I'm definitely going to do another headboard. This was my first experience, but this is definitely not going to be my first rodeo. All right, so I'll take you along again whenever I do the others. Also, thank you to my sister Lovey too, who came out and helped.
It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide, when everything is a lie. You'll find that out in some time, but when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space?
So this is the finished product, guys. So comment below and tell me how you think I did for my first ever DIY headboard. Thank you all for watching and continue to watch my videos.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.